Hi guys, so in this video I am doing the SCRAWLRBOX challenge for February 2017. I've got the February box right here and I can't wait to open it. So let's get to it. So let's see what's inside. Oh, you can see how much struggle I have with the box. So okay. It's all in there, okay. Oh my god. There's so much stuff. Oh my god. It's acrylic! I haven't used acrylic in years. Oh no. This is gonna go awful. Oh, there's sienna. There's oxide black. I'm not even going to pronounce that yellow, so like light yellow. And there's also Naples yellow red. Okay. And there's a SCRAWLRBOX sticker. Some Sea White or Brighton brushes. I saw these through the tissue paper. So yeah, another Sea White or Brighton thing. This time, I'm not going to say represent in the way that I did on the stream. No. An acrylic Toma marker. Oh my god. I've never used one of these before, so this should be interesting. I've used acrylic paint before in the past, but like the last time I used it, I was in high school. And bear in mind, that was like 2013. So I'm gonna be awful at this. Oh, and then there's this pencil. Am I gonna get obsessed with this? Yeah, I can see myself getting obsessed with this pencil. Whenever I get a new mechanical pencil, always obsessed with it. A lollipop. Oh, and it's shaped kind of like a heart. Oh, that's cute. And we have some... Oh, this is a palette! That's cool! Also, you can use the corner of this sheet like a palette knife. Even though I'll probably still use the brushes to mix it. Let's see the artist next. Oh, that's a really cool picture. Anatomics. Ooh, I've never heard of her. Previously a musician, sound engineer, doing occasional illustration. Ooh, that's awesome. I like that. I like how she's used different shapes. I assume it's a girl. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it is. It says she. Okay. And then this paper. This paper has texture to it. Like, I don't know if you can see. Oh, my lighting is terrible. I'm sorry. But it has like this texture of like lime. I know that's probably irritating to some, but like it has lined texture and I was trying to like see what I could get. It has like this texture to it on the one side. The other side is like smooth with like fainter lines. That's cool. I'm always surprised by the materials that I'm given. Okay. So the challenge is New Beginnings. This month we have supplied you with everything you need to create a masterpiece in acrylics. Oh great. We even have included a real palette to mix the paint. With the help of the artist, we are providing you with the tools and inspiration to get creative with acrylics. So if this is a new beginning or an old hat, test out the materials and see what you create. This is going to turn out terrible. I hope you enjoy. So I was incredibly nervous, especially with not using it in so long. So acrylic paint, not my best and my strong suit, definitely. So first of all, I'm going to say that I did actually use an extra colour. And the extra colour was white because when you're painting with either acrylic or oils, you usually use white to lighten your colour. And the fact that this set did not include white was was really off to me. It just didn't seem right, and I asked people in the stream, which was yesterday from the day I upload this, I asked them whether I should use white or not, and they said, well, yes. And I did actually use it pretty sparingly. I didn't really use it on the character that I used in this piece. Now, the character in this piece is actually my OC Loki, and the whole thing with New Beginnings, I kind of had the idea of her cutting her hair. Now, there is this kind of scene in her backstory where she cuts her hair so she can run away and not be recognised, because her long hair is the signature thing about her that everybody recognises. So I decided this would be a perfect moment to illustrate. The fact that I did it in this particular challenge, it was a little bit difficult with just acrylic paints, not gonna lie. But if you actually want to check out more of Loki's backstory and just read deeper into it, then I've left a link in the description if you want to go do that. You do not have to, don't feel obliged to. I've just left it there if you want to find out more about my characters. So then I go into the background. Oh my god, the background, I decided black paint, and this is where I wish I would have planned a little better for my artwork. I had something in mind that was a lot better, but the final image isn't too bad. It's just I had something better in mind. But oh well, what's done is done. The best thing about acrylic paint is that if you've done something wrong, you can actually just paint over it because it is opaque. So yes. The paper type is the Fabriano brand, I think, and it's 400 GSM. That is the thickest paper I have ever worked on. It's so textured as well. That's one thing that I was also struggling with. I wish it was smoother, so the colours would have laid down a lot flatter. But I think the overall texture on the final image is actually really cool. And for all the struggle it gave me, I think it was worth having the texture. It kind of gives it like a rustic kind of feel, which is kind of interesting. So the line art, I know we haven't quite got there yet, but I'm going to talk about the line art because that also gave me issues as well. Now, the only kind of pen that I got in the whole thing was the Toma art pen, like the acrylic pen, and I did use that for line art, and I actually tested out how thin I could get the lines with that, because it was kind of like a chisel tip, so if you used it in a certain way, it would actually be a little bit thin. So I did test that out, and oh, it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. And I kind of chickened out when I got to the eyes, and I just decided, you know what, I am just gonna do the eyes with my number 2 brush, because I got several sizes of brush in the Sea White of Brighton set. I got a 2, 4, 6, and 8, I think, and some of them were flat brushes and some of them were round, so there was kind of like a mix. Most of them round. I think the biggest brush was just a flat brush. But yeah, it was really fun to actually just use a different medium. Now, I think that's why I like SCRAWLRBOX so much, is because you don't know what materials you're going to get each month, and it's very hush-hush about which ones you're going to get. So it's a real surprise when it comes through, and you can actually just challenge yourself and get outside of your comfort zone. That is definitely something that they did this month with me. It was so difficult because my experience with acrylic paints has not increased or changed over the last 4 years. And I've gotten rusty, and I've been using other materials since then. So, trying to remember how to use it, especially on this small scale, was incredibly difficult. So you can see me now with the line art pen, and it's definitely something I need to practice with. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk.